Yo, what's good, everybody? Your boy Dreadman is back. Third video for the day, knocking these bad boys out. Anyway, I want to review the NFL's top 100, but not the whole thing. I do this every year. I just want to review the top 10. And I'm actually pleased with the list this year, or at least the guys who are in the top 10. Even though I'm a Steelers fan and none of our guys made it this year. But number 10 was Patrick Willis from the 49ers. I can see that. I mean, as a matter of fact, I think he should have been like a little bit higher, maybe top. I mean, I can't really complain too much because he's top 10, but it wouldn't have hurt for him to be in the top 5 either. Number 9 was Von Miller from the Denver Broncos. He's pretty damn dope. I mean, the Denver Broncos, they did work this year. They did a lot of work this year, offensively and defensively. Number 8 was Arian Foster, one of the best running backs in the league. Can't take nothing away from that. Number 7, Aldon Smith from the 49ers, which, I mean, for him to not even make the list last year, for him to be in the top 10 is amazing. Number 6 was Aaron Rodgers. He was number 1 last year. He went down 5 spots, but I think he should have been top 5 too. But anyway, number 5, J.J. Watt, best defensive end in the league. Number 4, Tom Brady. You know he's always going to be in at least the top 5, if not the top 10. Number 3, Calvin Johnson, best wide receiver in the league. And I like Andre Johnson better than I like Calvin Johnson, but you can't lie. Stats don't lie, and neither does work on the field. He does deserve to be the number 1 receiver this year. Number 2, Peyton Manning. Now, like I said, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, as y'all can see, but Peyton Manning, man, that guy, he's my favorite quarterback of all time. He's the best quarterback, probably one of the best quarterbacks to do it. He's my favorite quarterback ever. And number 1, I'm actually glad to see this. I'm very, very happy to see this because this is like a Cinderella story. Because not too many people can come back from an ACL injury, which is a career-ending injury. A lot of people don't even come back from it, and if they do, they don't play the same. But not only did he come back from the injury, he came back better than before, blew everybody's stats out of the window, and broke records. Adrian Peterson from the Minnesota Vikings. AD all day. That AD should stand for Android because that dude, he ain't human. He got to be either half robot. I think like he might have been genetically created in a lab or something like that. He might have been some Area 51 type shit, but but yeah, I mean, I can't really argue too much with this list. I mean, because like I said, not only am I glad to see Adrian Peterson at the top, of the list because of what he's achieved, but I'm actually glad to see somebody who's number 1 on the list who's not a quarterback. I mean, you should figure that. I mean, that somebody on offense. I mean, that if it's not a quarterback who's number 1, then it'll probably be a wide receiver or something. But I'm actually glad to see a running back on the top 100 list. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have too many gripes or complaints with the number 1 spot on this list, or at least anybody in the top 10. However, as far as the rest of the list goes, Troy Polamalu was, he's probably one of the best safeties of all time, but he went from being in the in 2011, he was number 6. Last year, he was ranked in I think, the upper 20s, upper to mid 20s, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, to being in the low 90s. That partially had to do with his injury, so then again, I could see that. Matt Ryan, he got screwed on the list 2 years in a row. 2 years ago, he didn't even make the list. Then now, he's in the let's see what he's on. Now he's number 17 on the list. RG3, wow. RG3, I mean, he might be another Cinderella story as far as coming back from an ACL, MCL injury. But, I mean, a rookie in the top 20. Wow. And Cam Newton, he went down last year because Cam Newton was in the top 20, but now he's number 40. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Number 45. Now, number 46. I mean, but the fact that Cam Newton's in the top 50, is, I guess it's a pretty good feat in itself. But yeah, guys, I don't really have too many gripes about this list, but that's the thing about a list. You can always debate on it. I mean, you got some guys who are too high on the list, some guys who were overrated, underrated, and some guys who weren't on the list at all who deserve to be on the list at least, if not at least in the bottom 90, anywhere from the 90 to 100 spot. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Do y'all like this top 100 list? I mean, do y'all like who's in the top 10? Any debating, who should be higher on the list, who should be lower, anybody who wasn't on the list this year that should make the list next year. But then again, it's got to do with players and performance. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll be back soon. Peace.